The rain poured heavily that evening as Michael Harrington, a reclusive millionaire, drove home from a charity gala. His world, comprised of wealth, power, and solitude, was abruptly shattered when he spotted a frail woman cradling two newborns, drenched and sobbing by the roadside. Compelled by an unexplainable urge, he pulled over, unaware that his act of kindness would unravel a chain of secrets, lies, and an unexpected connection that would change his life forever. Michael Harrington was known as the Phantom of Park Avenue, a man who rarely made public appearances despite his immense wealth. His mansion, nestled in the lush outskirts of the city, was his fortress of solitude. Years ago, he had lost his wife in a tragic accident, leaving him emotionally detached and unwilling to form new connections. That stormy night, as he drove along the dimly lit highway, his thoughts were interrupted by the sight of a woman, barefoot, soaked, and clutching two infants tightly to her chest. Her desperation pierced through the rain, forcing Michael to stop his car. "Are you okay, miss?" he called out, stepping out of his car with an umbrella. The woman, shivering and pale, looked up. Her eyes were filled with fear and exhaustion. "Please, help my babies. They're cold," she whispered hoarsely. Michael immediately ushered her and the babies into his car. The twins, a boy and a girl, were wrapped in thin blankets, their tiny bodies trembling. Without another word, he drove them to his mansion. At the mansion, Michael's trusted maid, Clara, was shocked to see him arrive with the bedraggled trio. Clara, a kind yet stern woman in her 60s, helped the woman settle into a guest room. Michael, despite his usually guarded nature, found himself deeply concerned for the strangers. The woman introduced herself as Evelyn Parker. She explained that she had fled an abusive relationship and had no one to turn to. Her fragile state and the twins' vulnerability stirred something dormant in Michael. As days turned into weeks, Evelyn and her babies became a part of the household. Clara took to the twins, treating them like her grandchildren, while Evelyn assisted with chores to repay Michael's kindness. For the first time in years, the mansion felt alive. The unraveling of secrets. One evening, as Michael returned from a business meeting, Clara approached him with a grave expression. "Mr. Harrington, there's something you need to know about Evelyn," she began hesitantly. "I've seen her before, years ago." Michael was taken aback. Clara explained that Evelyn used to work as a caregiver at a foster home Michael had funded anonymously. The home had been under scrutiny for alleged misconduct, but Michael had been unaware of the details. Clara's revelation planted a seed of doubt, prompting Michael to investigate Evelyn's past. Michael hired a private investigator, who uncovered shocking details. Evelyn had indeed worked at the foster home, but she had been wrongfully accused of stealing funds. Further digging revealed that she had been framed by the director, who was embezzling donations. Evelyn's life had spiraled out of control after the false accusations. Unable to find stable work, she had fallen into a toxic relationship with a manipulative man, leading to the night Michael found her. When confronted, Evelyn broke down and confirmed the investigators' findings. "I didn't steal anything," she cried. "All I wanted was to help those children. But no one believed me." Michael's initial doubt turned into a deep sense of guilt for not monitoring the foster home more closely. He resolved to clear Evelyn's name. As Michael delved deeper, he discovered a chilling connection. Evelyn's ex-partner was linked to the same director who had framed her. The director had been running a human trafficking ring, using the foster home as a cover. Evelyn had unknowingly stumbled upon their operations, making her a target. Michael's world turned upside down as he realized the danger Evelyn and the twins were in. Determined to protect them, he enlisted the help of law enforcement to dismantle the trafficking ring. In the process, he uncovered more corruption, further implicating powerful figures. One fateful night, the mansion was attacked. Evelyn's ex-partner and his accomplices attempted to abduct her and the twins. Michael, Clara, and the security team fought back valiantly. The confrontation was intense, with Michael risking his life to shield Evelyn and the babies. In the chaos, Evelyn's ex-partner revealed a devastating secret: the twins were not her biological children. They had been abandoned at the foster home, and Evelyn had taken them in to save them from the trafficking ring. Her maternal instincts had driven her to protect them at all costs. The revelation shocked Michael, but it also deepened his admiration for Evelyn's selflessness. With the trafficking ring exposed, law enforcement arrested those involved, including Evelyn's ex-partner and the corrupt director. Evelyn's name was cleared, and she was recognized as a hero for her bravery. Michael, moved by her resilience, offered her a permanent place in his life. The twins, who had grown attached to Evelyn and Michael, found a loving home with them. A new beginning. The mansion, once a symbol of isolation, became a sanctuary of love and second chances. Michael and Evelyn's bond blossomed into a deep partnership, built on trust and mutual respect. Together, they established a foundation to support vulnerable children, ensuring no child would endure what the twins had faced. As the rain poured again one evening, Michael stood by the window, watching Evelyn play with the twins. He realized that his act of kindness on that stormy night had saved lives and healed his broken heart. The end.